It's December 27th, and the strange side of history awaits. Today, we have a descent into the planet's darkest depths, a mind that unlocked the stars, and a journey that reshaped life on Earth. Let's begin. On December 27, 1966, 4 explorers were led deep into the jungles of Mexico by the Huastak people, towards a place whispered for generations. What they were shown was not a cave in the usual sense, but a wound in the earth itself. Perfectly circular opening, hidden beneath the thick jungle growth. Below it, only darkness. The place was known as a cave of swallows. At dawn, silence would break, and thousands of birds would spiral upward from the void below, flying in tightened circles as they climbed towards the daylight. But at dusk, something far more unusual happens. Every minute, small groups of birds peel away from the swarm, folding their wings and dropping, plunging straight into the abyss, vanishing for several seconds before pulling out just in time to reach their nest far below. Inside the cave is cold and damp. The floor is nearly a mile beneath the surface. Fungi grow here that can rot human lungs, and the walls crawl with insects, scorpions, and snakes, all with life adapted to eternal darkness. And below the floor lies the crevice, a series of narrow pits descending even deeper, dragging the cave to almost 1,600 feet below the jungle. The birds dive every night without fear, but humans who stand on the edge of it often feel something ancient telling them to step back. On December 27, 1571, a sickly child was born, one who would later change how humanity understands the universe. His name was Johannes Kepler, and he grew up weak, nearly blind, and surrounded by instability. His father vanished into war. His mother, Katharina, was a known healer, knowledge that would later place a target on her back. And he possessed an unsettling gift. He could see patterns where others saw chaos. As an adult, he shattered centuries of belief by proving the planets do not move in a perfect circle. Instead, they travel in stretched, distorted paths, governed by invisible mathematic laws. The heavens, once thought divine and flawless, were suddenly mechanical, almost cold. While documenting the strange new star blazing in the sky in 1604, a supernova now bearing his name, he was quietly fighting a more earthly horror. His own mother, arrested and accused of witchcraft. Torture loomed and execution was expected. Kepler abandoned his work on the cosmos to defend her, poring over legal texts instead of star charts. After years of fear, she survived, but barely. Johannes Kepler revealed the laws of the universe, but only after confronting how fragile humans had become when fear replaces knowledge. On December 27, 1831, a small survey ship slipped away from the grey harbors of Plymouth, England, carrying with it an idea that would quietly dismantle humanity's peace in the world. The ship was the HMS Beagle, and among its crew was a nervous, soft-spoken 22-year-old named Charles Darwin, unpaid and unsure if he would even survive the voyage. The mission was routine: chart dangerous coastlines, map unknown shores, but the journey would last nearly 5 years, pushing Darwin through violent storms, earthquakes, disease, isolation, and long stretches of doubt. As the Beagle crept along South America, he began to collect bones, fossils, insects, fragments of life that seemed to whisper unsettling questions. Once on the remote Galapagos Islands, Darwin noticed something deeply wrong. The creatures, separated by only a mile, looked similar, but not the same. Beaks changed, shells shifted, and life appeared to adapt, quietly, relentlessly, without design and without mercy. The realization haunted him. If the species could change, humanity was not created apart from nature, but trapped within it. Darwin would not publish his conclusions for decades, fearing the consequences, but when he finally did, the world would recoil. Darwin didn't just discover evolution, he discovered how small, fragile, and temporary our place in nature really is. Another day, another strange bite from history. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your next Eerie dose is just a day away.